What's going on, everybody? It's Jay here from Nerd Takes, and we have another Nerd Takes gaming stream today. And this is actually a special one because, yes, we are continuing along with our Batman Arkham Knight playthrough. But on top of that, it is actually the day that this channel hit 500 subs. So it is a pretty big milestone for me in the channel. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to absolutely everybody who's been a part of helping me get to 500 subs, from subscribers to friends like Smooth, Dealbreaker, Tomby, Tomby, who's been a massive help to me technically and motivationally when it comes to getting this channel going, but as well as Smooth, Dealbreaker, Pete from the Heretical Nerd, Mr. Porkchop, just so many others, as well as just some of the people I've made friends with through chats. Natty McBatty, Yarn Witch, Sandy Q, Stasis Geek, just a whole list of people. Ben Dover, of course. Ben Dover is in almost every chat I stream. Bill Barclay, Abe, Daily Dysfunction. There's just so many people. You've all been fantastic to become friends with and to be able to have these streams and just chit chat and have a good time. So I know there's names I'm forgetting. This is a little on the spot. I wasn't totally expecting to do this intro like this. And I certainly wasn't expecting Riddler to be talking in the background, kind of messing up what I was saying. But, if I forgot your name, I haven't forgotten you because we chat, we hang out every day in these chats between mine, Tomby, Smoo, everybody. So thank you all so much for everything. 500 is a huge milestone, and we are ready to keep going on to the next 500 and see where we go. With all that said and kind of out of the way in terms of making sure I remember to say thank you to everybody, we're going to go ahead and get going here. I see Natty in the chat. I also see Ali. Ali, how you doing? Glad to see you back. We got Natty McBatty in the chat. Natty, if you noticed, we have your personal pick of the blue and gray bat suit from the 70s today, and that is going to be the theme of the stream. We're going with this look. I think I picked... Shoot, I hope I did. I'm pretty sure I picked the bat. Well, one way to find out, because there's a Batmobile that also matches this. I'm hoping I picked it. I may not have. We're going to see right now.
The Batmobile can't
Oh,
auto-navigate.
I guess we're not going to see right now because the Batmobile can't even make its way over here. All right, well, we will see eventually whether we did or not. Yeah, same, Natty, same. I'm happy you can make it here, and I know you are up against the clock right now in terms of your newest arrival coming, but, you know, hopefully when that does happen, you know, everything goes as smoothly and as peacefully as possible for you, and you can kick back and enjoy some streams during your just recovery and getting ready to go back home process with the new little one. So even if you miss a stream, we'll have plenty of these on demand for you in terms of when you do have some time and you want to just kick back and watch a little something. All right, Ali, you are in luck for being here because if I recall, on the last stream, we were actually going by some of the things you wanted to do, and I believe at the time you wanted to finish off the Two-Face missions, which is exactly what we're going to do. I know we stopped short last stream because my internet was starting to crap out on me. So we're going to pick it right back up from there. We're going to go finish off this Toothpaste series. Two-Face, not Toothpaste. Excuse me. Alright, so he's a little ways away here, so we're going to have to gain some speed. A little bit of dive bombing always helps. We're going to fly right over this. We will eventually come back and take this out because we're going to need to. But for the time being, we're going to go and take care of Two-Face.
Sacrificed everything. Lost friends. Meant nothing to them. You know we've crossed the line. There's no going back. We won't be forgiven for what we've done here. I don't want their forgiveness.
Let's get a little more speed. Taking a little too long. Okay. Now, this is the bank. Which way does it want me to go through? I think maybe on this other side here. Or is it the other side? No, should be this one.
Look, the Arkham Knight's just some tough
Here we go.
guy with a bunch of soldiers for hire at his back.
Oh, of course. For a second, I was going to say I almost felt a little rusty, but maybe not. All right, there we go. Let's get in here. That was a nice little warm-up. Kind of needed that, honestly. And then let's get right to this.
The biggest bank in Gotham. Let's set a record tonight, boys. Hell, let's try and set two for the boss's sake.
All right, it seems like there's going to be quite a few of these guys to get through today. It is the last one of these after all, so. Let me just check my volume settings real quick because my mic sounds a little bit low. So let's turn that up a tiny bit. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me properly here. All right, let's continue along.
Just like
all right.
Can't hear a thing over the alarms. I'll hit them as hard as I can.
First things first, we got to get 15 of them before they get 300 grand. Let's get a different look here. Is there a way to get up to this balcony? Not the way which I'd want to. Maybe we do it like this. I can't believe that didn't just work the way it was supposed to. Okay. Rough stop because I thought that smash through the window was going to be a multi-fair takedown, and it was not. So we're going to redo that. Natty says, only just started going into early. Oh. Well, then you're right around the corner then, Natty. The time is now for sure. That's awesome. That's so good. I know it's going to be a bit of a tough stretch, you know, getting through the end of it, but I mean, I can only imagine that's got to be one of the best feelings of of all time is holding your child right after that. So really happy for you, Natty. That's going to be great. All right, let's try this again with a little bit better stealth. That's the multi-takedown I thought we were going to do the first time.
We were gonna spare you, but well.
Natty says, meaning I'm still at home doing dishes while watching a Batman live stream. All right, well then you're still in a good spot. Can't complain about that, right? All right, I'm not doing the smash down because that really backfired last time. So why don't we just sneak in and grab this guy? No, 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 no. Get back here. Okay, we got to get out of here ASAP. Yep, because that guy was right around the corner. However, it doesn't seem like... Oh, 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 nope, there is another one coming up here. So let's hang out here for a second. See where this one goes. Ooh, this isn't what I wanted to do. This isn't what I wanted to do. That'll work. That'll work. Not what I wanted, but we got out of there. This little area over here is kind of screwing me a bit. Let's do this.
How do you do it, Batman? Play hero when you leave guys like me behind.
What's the bat doing here? Got another man down over here.
Let's get this guy. Oh my word.
Another man down. Don't let him stop us.
Why do I not have a smoke pellet? What's up with this? Nettie says, yeah, it's great except for the first time you were on magnesium sulfate. I don't remember much except... Okay, fair enough. I don't remember much except the hangover and the flood of 48-hour emotions when you're off. Yeah, I gotta imagine that's... God bless you guys. I don't know how you go through it. I'm happy to be on my side of parenting that I am on. I don't know how you ladies do it, but God bless you. I can only imagine what that's got to be like in terms of just the whirlwind of everything. Now, let's see if we can't do this properly here, because that's 2 bad starts right in a row.
Don't let him stop us.
You should have left us alone, old friend.
Alright, that's 2. We need 15. So this is quite a few.
The coin had other ideas.
It's not letting me grapple the way the way that I'd like to, at least. Let's just take this guy out, because I don't think this other guy's going to look at me.
We don't forget what happened, Batman. You set us up all those years ago.
Alright, that's 4, but they already got almost 50 grand, so we got to move a little quicker here.
Stay away, Bat, or I'll blow the crap out of you. Another man down. Don't let him stop us. You come near me, Batman, and I'll kill you.
Okay, it's really being picky about registering these multi-takedowns. It's kind of annoying me. I guess we'll just do a silent takedown.
How do you do it, Batman? Play hero when you
Built for it, absolutely. It helps having a good husband. Fair enough, right? We've all got to do what we can. I know in terms of the husbands, we don't have as much to do as you guys, but I think being a good support system's one of the better things we can do, right? Stella says redemption. That's what we're going for here. It's two bad starts. A little rusty coming into this today. Oh, I really should have. Alright, so that's where they're coming from. And they are kind of stealing a lot of money here, so I really have to pick up the pace. What do you mean you see me? How could you possibly see me? Let's use this and knock this down. I'm probably going to need to use that again. Man, this bank, the way it's set up with these gargoyles is crazy. I can barely use half of them from where I am. Alright, that was a good little stretch there. We got 9. And we're going to take this guy out on the way by. That's 10. I want to get that guy, but I don't love where he is at the moment. Let's do this one.
Just gotta keep moving, get the money, and get out of here.
These rooms are terrible for trying to register a silent takedown. They just don't want to do it.
Got another man down over here. Keep your...
There's 12. They stole a lot of money. This isn't the best, not the best job we've ever done, Bats, but if we can finish it off, we'll take it. Oop, that guy definitely saw me. Alright, let's go down here. Toss one at that. Oop, it actually didn't let me. Let's get number 15 before they get all the way down here. Hey, Hockey. How's it going, man? Think you're a new name in here. Haven't seen you before. Glad to see you stop by.
Tails you lose, Batman. And these guys will make sure.
Alright, finally we get actually a chance to take Two-Face out.
No more alarm to hide the sound of my attacks.
I hope he's not as easy to take out as the rest of these guys. That'd be kind of lame. Alright, so this is interesting. I don't know what the hell those guys are. We got a... he's got the Scrambler, I think. Alright, so why don't we take the healer out first, because the healer is going to be the biggest pain in the ass. Oh, this is an additional healer too, huh? Alright, let's take this one out. Didn't know that guy was right here. This was a mistake. This was a major mistake. Oops.
Harvey might feel bad.
I do not have the focus right now. Let's see if we can settle in here.
We'll bring him around.
Oof, that's a tough picture. Jeez. Mistakes were definitely made.
Tails you lose, Batman.
See if we can clean it up a little bit here, because I'm playing really crappy.
Bring us his corpse.
Alright, get in the mind of a Batman here.
No
How
more
would we
alarm
really
to
do
hide
this?
The sound of my attacks. I need to be quiet.
Healer, that's the Scrambler. Healer, I don't know what these two guys are, to be honest with you. I forget what their little blue suits mean. We got two guys here. One's healer, one's not. I'd really like to take the healer out first. Oh, they both just went into such terrible spots. I guess let's go for this guy. Oh yeah, we got the scrambler still. I don't know what these guys gimmick is. Let's see. Oh my word. Chat, I am terrible right now.
It's fate, Batman. Don't try and fight it.
Oh, is that what it is? Even when the scrambler's off, their suit kind of blocks them. I was wondering what it was. For a second, I thought it might have been like an electric shock, but
Tails you lose, Batman.
no.
And these guys will make sure.
Hey, Dash, how's it going? Glad you
No
stopped
more
by.
alarm to hide the sound of my attacks. I need to be quiet.
All right. Focus. A little bit of focus would go a long way right now. And I just don't have it today. This is what happens when you stream too late. Finally, we got a smoke pellet though. Oh, you know what? I should have just did there was. Come on, let's get the inverted back. I should have used the hacker to set off the, what do you call it there?
I'll get you down from there.
Harvey might feel bad.
It's one of those nights, chat.
But we'll bring him round.
One of those nights. Yeah, Dash, that's what I was just trying to get the... I'm just so... it's been a long day. I was trying to say a second ago when they were all walking up the escalator, I was actually trying to get the words out to say, I should take the hacker out to use the escalator. We've got like 6 of them at once. But the brain is just not not getting to the mouth right now. And apparently not to the hands either, because I'm not playing the right way. But yeah, no, that would have been the right call. Send them all down the escalator and
No more alarm to
go
hide
from
the
there.
sound of my attacks. I need to be quiet.
All right, let's start with this guy again. And then while we're at it, let's get the hacking device ready for when we do get that opportunity again, because we will. Right? You guys notice them, you call everybody up. And of course now nobody's going to go up the escalator. Can we get 3? Yeah, we can get 3.
We'll kill you for what you did to us.
Where's that? Man down. What's your location? Over here.
Not the way I should have did that. I think I need to drop the smoke pellets. I think I can just get away from him over here. Alright, if we take one more hit here, we are restarting again, so let's hope that we don't. Yeah, I didn't want to waste it, Dash, because if I use it there when I could run away, I won't have it to do this. The respawn on it would have just taken way too long. Would have been worth using there. Not when I had a balcony to keep me safe. In most scenarios, I would have used it, though. I do hate the way the gargoyles are set up here, though, because now I just missed the opportunity to get that guy. And I can't trust my multi-takedown through these little windows because it's been really bad so far. Gotta make sure I get the right angle. Oh, man. See, that's how it's properly done when you are focused and paying attention to what you're doing. We got one left. Where is he? Oh, there you are. It won't let me jump off here? Okay. There we go. See?
Guys, I've captured Two-Face. I'll bring him to you. Send a car for his men.
Little ugly, but we got the job done. First mission of the night. Oh man. Playing GTA, I already forgot the buttons for driving this thing again.
Settle down, Dent.
Don't call me that.
I don't believe that.
I wish I was dead. I'm a freak because of you.
That wasn't my fault.
Alright, Square to drift.
You're the
Pressing the wrong buttons because of GTA.
acid-throwing bastard in the dark. You said we'd save Gotham.
I'm sorry, Harvey.
What am I getting stuck on? You don't have to. Oh, right. Yeah, I still got to pick that up out of the evidence locker. Yep. Actually forgot about that. Thanks, Dash.
Hands off the boss, bat freak. Yeah, he's twice the man you are.
Save your breath. We'll get our chance.
Not anytime soon.
Still trying to preserve the balance of justice.
I want to say he's our first, outside of Poison Ivy, who doesn't really count. Is he the first one we've really locked up in terms of the rogues? Yeah, he is. Alright, while we're here, why don't we go to the evidence lockup? Because we do have to grab that.
Oh, there you are. Look, it's my stuff.
One vial of type 1 stuffed bear and a can of
Which one is it again that we go for?
one pair of shock gloves, worn by
They
the
think they can just file me away,
one mask
don't
and jacket worn by
I've been
anarchy. One electric chart, one pair of shock gloves, worn by the electrocutioner. One freeze ray, used by Mr.
Is it this one? It's this middle one, right, Josh? That's what I thought. I wasn't
This
sure.
ain't right, Brucey. My stuff's not
That's
meant
right.
to be gawked at.
Thank you.
That gun should
Forgot
be
all
on
about
that
this thing,
stand
actually.
of old ladies. That dynamite should be bringing
That's
the
gonna
roof
be
down
helpful.
like kindergarten. All that senseless misery going to waste. Very subtle. I know this is the evidence room, Bruce, but you could have tried to cover your tracks.
Grab that while we're here. Mysterious. What's going on, Mysterious? Another new name. Great to see you, man. Do you think Batman Arkham Shadows should be like Batman Arkham Knight? Well, yeah. I think in general, between Arkham Shadows and the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, we shouldn't have gotten either. We should have just gotten another Arkham Batman game. It would have been considerably better. Now, I haven't played Arkham Shadows. I'm not even sure if it's out or not yet. I do have a VR set, so I will be able to play it when the time comes, and I'll be able to kind of give an opinion on it. But in no world would I have preferred having a VR Batman game over an actual Batman game. Hey, Nerdy Neo. How's it going, man? Great to see you. Oops, just wandered into the wrong spot. Great to see you, man. Nerdy Neo says, I need to do another playthrough of this. It's been too long. Yeah, it's been a while for me on this one, too. I was telling my chat on the first stream of this that I did. Arkham City is my favorite, as I've actually told you in the streams that we've done together. Arkham City is my favorite, so that's the one I've played all the time, over and over again, more times than any of them. Now, I just recently played through Arkham Asylum and Arkham City when Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League came out, and it kind of got everybody, interested back in playing those old games again. So I did those, a few months ago, whenever that was. So this one's probably been at least 2-3 years since I've played it. This is, of the main three, I've probably replayed this one the least. Asylum and City are the two I've replayed the most. And then Origins I've actually only played once. So that one is actually going to be due after this. Because, and there's another one. Dash, you were right on cue there. So you're like the third, fourth, maybe even fifth person that's been in chat, you know, since these streams started, who's been saying they love Origins. And Origins was one of my least favorite, actually. So I am interested to replay it, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, this is a chase. Let me chase this guy while we're in here. I'm interested to replay it and see if my my opinion on it changes. Because I would rank them City, Asylum, Night, Origins, but man, have a lot of people been putting up a case for Origins lately. Let's see if we can take this guy out real quick, since he's already crossed that path. Easy. Dash wants me to go to Panessa Studios. We will. Neo says, Origins is great. It got overly hated. You know, I think part of Origins, and if I recall, I'd have to remember exactly when they came out. But for me, I think one of the problems with how I experienced Origins was I know, Dash. We'll head over there. Let me just try to find it on the map again, because I forget exactly where it is. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm actually right next to Panessa Studios. All right, we'll head over there. One of the things that got me with Arkham Origins and why I had less of a love for it, I think, is that leading up to it, I was so excited for it that I ended up playing Asylum and City back-to-back. And then played Origins. So I think there's a chance that by the time I got all the way through Origins, it was just a bit too much, just a little too much Batman all at once, to be honest with you. So I think part of that is the reason, my own kind of doing of how I played all the games, like one back to back. So I'd like to give it a fresh take. That's why we're going to do it next after this, because if I do City and Asylum first, that might lead me to the same kind of spot. So we're going to do this, then Origins, to see if it kind of changes my opinion on it. It's getting so janky today with the mechanics, getting stuck on stuff that makes no sense. All right, what do you want us to do here, Darth? I kind of forget what's over here for us. Remind me. Let's see. Natty says, I will say Origins is my favorite. City is my fave, but City I will say is probably the best overall. You know, like with Terminator 2 films, I love too. But One is Fear. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say Neo. I already see it. Neo's a big fan of 2. I like them both. I do think 2 might be the better one. I don't know. They feel so different, the two of them, to be honest with you. It's kind of a tough call. You know, one feels more like a little bit more horror, kind of gritty. I don't know. It's a tough call. They are both great movies, though. What is this? Sorry, let me read chat real quick. What platform am I playing on? I am playing on my PS5, running through my PC right now. Go to the roof. Okay. Sorry, Dash. I completely forget this part, to be honest with you. Let me go back outside. Go back up to the roof then. Yeah, I kind of completely forget what we do with this part. Let's see if it rings a bell as we get a little closer to it. This is the shit I'm talking about. Like, what is up with this? I'm stuck right now, chat. I can't drop. Oh, drop is the only thing I can do. It's being really weird today. Alright, Darth says up to the roof, so up to the roof we go. Let's see what he's got for us over here. I don't remember anything about this little studio. What am I missing here? Mysterious says, keep running into a glitch. To a glitch one in the bat tank where it freezes, and one where I fly, it freezes. Not so much with the bat tank, or the Batmobile. That is kind of a tank. I haven't had much issue with that. For me, it's been more mechanic-based stuff in terms of Batman himself. I see a door over here, Darth. Is this the one? Let's see. Or is that not even a door? It's not a door. What is this? Oh, it's Riddler crap. Not interested in Riddler crap right now. Door. Not seeing anything lit up. What are we even looking for over here, Dash? I forget. Outside of obviously a door, but like what is the main thing they have for us over here? I don't really see a door anywhere. Let's see. Let's do a scope out from up here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here, Darth. Are we too early in the game for whatever it is you're referencing? Not seeing any way in. That's a surprise, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure what go right. Alright, so there's a chance you're seeing this a little after me, so right from here. Because there's probably at least like a 15-second delay, so when you say right, I probably already moved away from where you were saying right from. I'm quite curious what this is going to be, because I do not remember it at all. All right, now what? Go right straight. I'm not even sure what kind of direction that is. That sounds like two different things. I don't know, Darth. We got about a couple more minutes I can spend trying to figure out what this is. Otherwise, we got to keep moving with mission stuff. I have no idea. I have no idea what we're looking for here. I mean, I don't know how much further right I can go. Any more right, then I start going this way. That looks like Riddler mission crap. Yeah, I don't know, Darth. I'm not sure where exactly it is you want me to go here. Yeah, so, okay, Natty, so it's not just me, right? I have no idea where I'm being guided to. There is no, like, I don't know what inside the studio you mean, Darth. The studio's just, like, essentially a framework of old buildings and then an open middle part here. Yeah, same, Neo. It's been too long. I have no idea. This is like, so this is the center of the studio, though, Dath, is what I'm trying to say. Like, the studio is this perimeter, square, outlined thing with all these dilapidated buildings. And then that's the center. So is that where I'm supposed to be going? He promising you it's worth my time. I sure hope so. From the above. I'm I don't mean to laugh. I just have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, even like center of the roof, like that little area, this little area, there's a lot of roof up here. Oh, is this the way, isn't this the way into like my little bat area? Is this where you want me to be going?
Open.
If it's not in here, then I have no idea. We'll have to get back to it. All right. All right, Toth. We've made progress. Oh man, I was so confused. It's tough when you're doing directions, and I appreciate the wanting to show me something here, but it's always tough because there's a little bit of delay between what you guys see and what I'm doing. So, you know, when I'm facing one way and you're seeing it and you're saying right, there's a good chance by the time that I'm seeing it, I've already like moved 3 different ways.
You promised you'd let me out of here. What'll my wife say? How many more tests can you possibly make?
Calm down.
All right, so I'm assuming that go left was actually from when I'm walking through here. So go left towards a table.
You have no right to keep me here.
I wonder if this is something I've never even gotten in this game before.
Safer in here than out there. We'll be done in a few hours.
Oh, the freeze blast? Yeah.
Cooperate.
Nice. I didn't realize this is what you were pointing me to. I appreciate that. Yeah, the freeze blast is a nice little gadget too. Is there anything I'm supposed to do with these guys?
The information you requested is here.
Thank you, Dash. I do appreciate it. I would have, I did remember that. I just wouldn't have thought of it until I came back in here mission-wise. So it was nice to think of coming back ahead of time.
Call my wife, please. My darling Judy. I'm afraid she doesn't cope very well with
And I don't even know the next time they bring me back here mission-wise. So
I heard you took
good
a
to
bullet
know.
earlier. Look, Lucius said the suit could compress around wounds.
All right, I don't think you guys really have
Really get it looked
anything.
at.
Yeah, nothing I really need to listen to. Freeze blast in that room look right. Yep, we just got it. Mysterious. Thank you. Sure. We actually are probably due for an upgrade, so why don't we take a look? Let's go to gadgets. Oh my word, are we overdue for an upgrade? All right. Disruptor, sabotage medic. Yes, we do want to have sabotage medic. I can't stand medic. Sabotage, detective mode scanner. We will come back to that. Freeze blast proximity. We want that. We'll probably grab this too. I do like these freeze ones. Explosive gel stun. We will take more pellet. I don't care as much about the drones. What else do we have here? Disruptor, sabotage, detective mode. Yeah, we'll do that. Disruptor, sabotage, jammer. Yeah, I prefer that. Sentry guns. Yep, definitely sentry guns because we need that so we can go back to that that little outpost that's like loaded with sentry guns. That'll make it a lot easier. And we still have 6 to go. Let me go back to Batsuit for a second here. Glide boost, not concerned about that. I would like to take the last bit of ballistic armor. use these last 3 for. Even my analog sticks aren't working properly. What is going on? Super stun, not concerned about that. Weapon steal, also not concerned. Don't really care about that. We'll do the triple batarangs. That's actually kind of helpful. Natty says, oh, let me start with Mysterious because it looks like he's off. Mysterious is off to bed. 2:07 in the a.m. there. Yeah, fair enough, man. Get some rest. Thank you for stopping by, Mysterious. Really appreciate it, dude. Natty says, well, I guess you can go. I guess you can now go get Croc on the sinking aircraft, right? Actually, that's right. I do have to get the DLC missions for this setup too. That's what we'll do afterwards. Armor is always last. Interesting, Josh. I usually do armor kind of on pace. I wouldn't say I like crush it first, but I do try to do it on pace. I like to have a little extra, little extra protection in terms of the ballistics and the combat. Upgrade Batmobile. Yep, we'll take a look. Maybe you need to turn it off and on again. What did I have for Batmobile anyways? I'd never do much with the Batmobile because I can't stand the Batmobile, but it will help for some of these things like Ram Charge. We'll take a look at that next time through. All right, let's head for the next mission. Let's see. Okay, we have our obvious main mission. Is anything available that I want to do side mission wise at the moment? He's done. Can't do that. Don't really want to do that. So, yeah, I guess I'll go main mission.
Alfred, I'm heading to Wayne Tower parking garage. Let's see what Lucius has come up with to locate Ivy's
Always
plan.
play OHKO on hard. OHKO. Trying to think of what that stands for. Yeah, I'm not familiar with OHKO. What's that, Josh? I'm curious.
Let's keep talking about this cloudburst thing. Maybe it's time to get out of town.
Oh, gotcha. One hit knockout. Gotcha.
Nah, there's no way he's ever been to London. He just puts on that accent to sound scary.
I honestly didn't even really pay attention to see what this main mission was. Something with Poison Ivy. Part of the Cloudburst stuff or whatever the hell it is.
Scarecrow. Oh, man. That's one face I did not want to see projected on the side of a building.
Yeah, I know I have the car, but I like gliding over the city. They did so good with the environment. It's nice to get this kind of view of it.
You know, I think I could have been in the army.
Although it looks like I need it anyways.
Oh, God. Go, go.
Lucius, open the parking lot entrance.
I thought you were here already, Mr. Wayne. Must be a glitch in the system. I'll get that checked immediately.
Oh, is this where we see Hush? Oh yeah, and then don't we have a big fight down here with the other tanks?
Uninvited guests.
Yeah, exactly, Dash. That's what I thought. Vaguely remember this now. Oops, missed that one. is, because I hate those little missiles. Should I take this guy out while we can?
Batman just took out a Diamondback.
It's like no room to move down here. I forgot how much I did not care for this mission.
Mamba drone taking damage. Batman's taking out a Rattler. Drone moving to flanking position.
Oh, keep missing it. There we go.
Batman's taking out a drone.
Did not get past that one.
Enemy down.
Oh, come on. In the car enough.
Who's gonna fight crime now?
In the car enough. Need to breathe down again. Yeah. There's no breathing room down in this little area. I need to let that meter build up a little bit more. Stop using it at 1 and take out like 4 at once. That would be ideal.
The perimeter's been breached. We have some uninvited guests.
Yeah, good point, Dash. Good point. Wouldn't have been a bad time to have upgraded the Batmobile, but we'll make this work.
Drone's been hit. It's still in the fight. That's a hit. Mamba's been hit. Rattler's been hit.
Sorry, chat. Just have extreme focus here. Oops, and just blew it by talking.
Alpha targets hit a drone.
You,
Flank initiated.
you. Okay, there we go.
Lost the Rattler.
Oh, you know what I should be doing too is hacking them, because I do have the hack.
Drone's been hit.
Oh my god, I just missed that one twice.
Armor holding.
Help me out here, bud.
Man's overriding
Could use an extra set of hands.
I'm coming for you.
Is it just this one? There we go, see? Definitely would have helped to have had some upgrades, I won't lie. Note to self. That's why you upgrade it, yep. And also upgrade the disrupted actions you can sabotage drones, right. Yep. This car should have gotten armor before bats. Yeah, I mean, it could have, but I do more fighting guys than I do stuff in tanks, so. And I feel like the tank's easier to get by without upgrading, to be honest with you. Like you fire first drone. Yeah, right.
Lucius, we can't risk another incursion. Lock the building down and transfer remote production to Alfred.
Consider it done, Mr. Wayne. Good luck with the gardening. Master Bruce, I'm afraid
Alright, now we have to. Oh, I forgot about this.
a significant redeployment of vehicle
You gotta like find her stupid vines or whatever, right?
It seems the Arkham Knight is tightening his grip.
I'm ready for them, Alfred.
Very good, sir.
Ivy, I found a way to track the root systems beneath Gotham.
Follow the routes. They'll take you where you need to go. I can make her grow, Batman, but you need to wake her up.
Yeah, Ivy, shut up. I know.
Keep searching. She's waking from a long sleep. Yes, she's calling louder.
Was easy enough. This accent reminds you of Robin Williams, huh? I have never heard that one before. I've never heard that one. Robin Williams. I mean, it's a very good person to ever be reminding somebody of, but I've never heard Robin Williams from me before. That's a new one. Oh, and Good Will Hunting. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. Usually I get hit with Matt Damon or Ben Affleck before Robin Williams in that one, but yeah, fair enough. Wasn't even thinking of that.
Make her bark harder than steel, but I need time.
I'll protect it.
Protect her, Batman. They'll destroy her if you leave. Hold them off.
Let's get rid of this dude healing people first, because he's the most annoying.
Keep them away.
See if I can get away with it. Yep. Oops. Alright, now let's get Big Boy over
I
here.
need more time.
Well, until then, we'll beat the crap out of these little guys.
Keep fighting, Batman. Protect her, Batman. Just a little longer.
Get rid of him immediately, because he's wicked annoying.
Not long now.
We'll make this quick, I promise.
Ooh, nice. Lucky hit. Easy enough.
It's done. She's
Interesting to see him
She should be strong
touch his
enough to
gauntlet as if it's still the
neutralize
same
Scarecrow's
wicked
toxin.
technologically advanced one.
Let's hope we don't need to find out. Stay in the gardens, Ivy. I'll let you know if the situation changes.
Yeah, that's right, Josh. You actually did mention Matt Damon last time. I remember now.
But I'm encountering a lot of
Could
interference.
use this. Yeah, could have sabotaged Medic.
Attempt to disguise their movements.
Multi-battery.
Run a full
Yeah.
analysis of the Arkham Knight's forces.
Sometimes just like a head-first battle.
Upload the data to the Bat computer in the movie studios when you're ready.
Yes, sir. In the meantime, there are numerous open cases yet to be investigated.
All right. I really wish we could get some of this action, but got some intel on Azrael. Let's see where Azrael is.
GCPD helicopter reported a burning bat symbol on a rooftop in Otisburg. I believe Azrael is displaying his willingness for another challenge.
No way a giant weed will stop the cloudburst. No way. Even if it is freaking invincible.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Josh. I think it has like the smoothest, which I mean you would expect it to because it's obviously the third in the series, technically fourth, but third by Rocksteady at that point. So they're always going to be fine-tuning it, making it better and better. I noticed in my recent replays of the first two games, how much, as obviously as great and revolutionary as all that combat was, how it is a little clunkier, and it is a little bit harder to time things, even if you're timing them right. And I know that sounds like classic gamer, just blame the game, but there's definitely a little bit of like it not registering the way that this one does. Why did this just bring me here? I was supposed to go to Azrael. Did I pick the wrong thing when I did missions? Could have sworn I picked...
Sir, a GCPD helicopter reported a burning bat symbol on a rooftop in Otisburg. I believe Azrael is displaying...
I see a burning building. Where's the burning bat signal? Where is this guy?
Scarecrow's made poison ivy a priority target.
Oh, is he right below me? Am I just in a terrible spot to be able to see him? It wants... Oh, yeah, he is right below me. All right. I need to go back up here just to see why I couldn't see that. Oh, yeah, just because I was standing like this and I was looking at the building like that. That makes sense. All right. Here we go. All right. Round 2 for Azrael, I believe. Times 1500, not bad.
For another challenge.
Good start, Azrael.
Avoid their strikes to show me.
Yeah, I know, Bruce. I know. Let's go. Let it back.
I'll return.
Oh, of course, I hit the wrong button. I don't know why it's giving me an option for mission select as I walk up to him. Alright, skip this.
I'll smash your bones to pieces.
Oh, that guy got knocked out on impact. Perfect. Would you change suits to the 2022 Batman skin? So
You have shown great skill.
I will be that's the Robert Pattinson one I'm assuming you're referencing. That was next. I've been between the 2016 and the 2022 for the next stream, Dash. So what I've been doing so far is using one suit per stream, and this one was requested by our friend Natty McBatty. So we're going with the 70s this time, and because you requested it, and because the 2016 one was actually just my choice, I'll make sure that I do the 2022 Pattinson one for the next stream, which will most likely be this time tomorrow night. Well, about an hour. 8:30 Eastern time tomorrow night, because I've already been going for about an hour. So tomorrow I will be using that Batman skin. I take it you're a fan of that one, Dash? I like it. It's not my favorite. It reminds me a bit too much of Gotham by Gaslight style. It's grown on me over the years, though. The more times I've watched that movie, it's definitely grown on me. Dash, you're another one who really likes that Batman Beyond suit, huh? Interesting. See, I love the original Batman Beyond suit, obviously from the animated series, and I love the version of it in Arkham City because it feels more you know, more authentic to what it should look like. I don't love the over-armored look of this this game's Batman Beyond suit. I never have either. And you're like the third or fourth person to request that one. So we will definitely work it into the mix. Maybe we'll do. I have a feeling. We'll see how far we get main story-wise tonight. Because we are going to do the DLC for this game as well, so we've still got plenty of time to rock plenty of bat suits. I like to try to do some side missions to try to keep things even to a degree as we're going through. So why don't we take out one of these towers?
Time to take out the watchtower.
I don't like to go straight up. Actually, no, while we're here, we might as well take this out. I don't like to go too heavy into the story missions to the point where you just crush them really fast.
Not till morning, soldier. Until then, we keep this tower locked down. So the knight spends months teaching us how to kill the bat.
Alright, what's the layout here? We've got guy with drone. Did I do disruptor for guy with drone? I think I did. Did I?
I can't sabotage that until I upgrade the disruptor.
Oh shit, I was one upgrade short.
Poison Ivy's unaccounted for. Bat took out the kill squad.
Is there any turrets or anything that's gonna get me from there? Remote hacking tool. Oh. On what? What can we remote hack from here? Oops. The wrong thing. Oh, jeez. Didn't realize that. Good call,
I've
Doc.
downloaded the codes. I can aim at the drone or its designated targets to turn it against them.
Good call, Doth. Thank you. Now remember, yeah, there's a lot that I've forgotten about this game, man. This has probably been the longest I've gone since a playthrough of it. Alright, we got one of those down. I want to do a firefighter one because we got a ton of those to do still, but they don't seem to be popping up. I could look around for one, but I don't really feel like doing it that way. Just wait for some intel. Lee, I'm seeing main mission in there, so yep, we will get back to the main missions, probably after this one. I like to try to do 2 to 3 side missions for every main mission.
Two-Face's hitting banks. Smart.
Yep, that's what we're going for, Dash. Another tower here. Alright, we are looking at quite a few people here.
Still no update on the female hostage.
No.
Maybe Scarecrow ran
Theoretically,
away.
nothing should be able to stop me from taking this out. And now we have a battle. So what do we have? We got the electric sticks here. We got one big guy.
What are Ivy's plants made of anyway?
Nobody's really
Can't surprise
armed.
him with a freaking rocket launcher.
Is that 2 big guys? Yep. So we'll do one big guy into that light. This big guy into whatever the hell that blue thing is over there. Alright, so we're going to start with attacking this guy. Bring the blue big guy over. Hit him. Oop, and I missed him. Oh, wrong guy. It's actually alright, though, because I kind of hate those ninja guys. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so there's my other light. Still got 2 lights, so I can take these guys out with them. Just need them to get a little bit closer. Mm. Come on. Come over here. These big guys just move so damn slow. Okay, you just gotta start taking some out then. Oof. Ugly. Alright, we're going right back into that one again, because that was just me not paying enough attention. I was trying too hard to lure a big guy over to the light. We gotta level up here. I did say we'd put it on the Batmobile next, so let's take something here. Armor level or afterburner recharge. We'll do armor level. That's actually all we can do. This one. Ooh. I saw left right before I saw you change it to right, and that just messed me up. That's on me. Start with get rid of him. And we're just going to move a lot smoother here. Come on, a little closer. The one time he actually gets to me first, he does. There's no blue thing in sight. Let's get near this one. Oh, it'd be nice if I could get that guy over there without getting hit.
Well, that's what I get for betting it all on black.
Alright, now we'll go to the right, Dash. Man, I'm just playing awful tonight. There we go. Ah, this is why you don't stream late. The focus is just not there. There we go. Finally, I get one of these guys to go into that. My word. Get in there. Oh, this is early morning for you. Yeah, this is this is about. It's not that late. It's only 9:40, but I've been up since like 5 in the morning my time. I am exhausted, and the focus is just not there. I can't get through these battles. My reaction time is just way too slow. You gonna take a look at the upgrade chat? Let's take a look. This is where we are for Wayne Tech. Gadget skills. Batsuit. Batmobile. And then combat. So unfortunately, we only have 1 point right now, which I don't think we can actually use anywhere. Oops. Yeah, all this shit's already unlocked. We up till 800 out. Yeah, fair enough, man. All right, Dash, what do you got for me?
Yeah, I didn't sign up for giant plants, okay? What if they're man-eating giant plants?
Upgrade combat. What were we looking at combat? Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely overdue for a lot of upgrade in combat. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have any points for it, but we will take a look at that. First, oh yeah, that's right, Josh. You are pod vampire, so fair enough. I almost forgot. First the battering, then the combo meter to 5 times, then the back claw. Okay. We will take a look at all that. Unfortunately, we have to do a little bit of point gathering because we're a little low right now. And the problem is, I can't clear a room at this moment. I'm just my brain to hand delay just is not sharp today. Well, brain to hand communication is delayed, is how I should say it. As you can tell, the brain to word communication isn't much better. I am feeling the tired today. I know we can take these guys out if I just pay attention and do it. So let's take these guys out. I'm letting the big guys dictate way too much of what I want to do. I just got to kind of freeze them and deal with them afterwards. Alright, we're just going to jump over you. We're going to jump around you. We're going to jump over you. Hit you with this. Hit you with that. Get both of these dummies. Oh, you need a freeze pop. See, chat, this is how it's properly done when I just take the time to actually focus and pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, Natty, sleep is coming soon. It's been a long day. Work, 500 subs, got me all jazzed up. Started just working on a few other things in terms of the channel, so it's been a long day. You see how quickly my my focus goes away the second I start talking? Just started walking around for no reason instead of doing what I'm supposed to. I have the worst ability to multitask that you'll ever see in life. Oh, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was so easy, and I made that so much harder on myself than it needed to be from not paying attention. Hey, Sandy! How's it going? Great to see you as always. Congrats on the 500. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. I'm so excited. And honestly, thank you, Natty. I mean, Josh, Dash, all the guys in chat having a good time now. But, you know, people like you, Natty, Ben Dover, Bill Barkley, you guys have been here since literally the first 10 subs. So thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who's been a recent sub. You know, Josh has been here for I don't know if he subbed or not, but Josh, just thank you for being here for all the past couple Batman streams. Dash, appreciate you being here, man. This has been a lot of fun already tonight, even though I'm not playing my best. I'm always having a lot of fun whenever I'm in chat with people who enjoy these games. And, you know, just like to watch a little Arkham Knight and chat a little Batman. But, no, thank you so much, Sandy. I really appreciate it. 500 felt really good today. On to the next 500. Sleep is for the weak. Josh, you sound like my buddy Tomby. Tomby's not one for sleep either. I don't really want to do another tank thing because I just did. One more tower? All right, Josh. Josh. See, I can't even get the names right. All right, Dash. We'll do another tower.
The Royal Flush Gang's rooftop in Kingston has been taken over by the militia.
Oh, this was the Royal Flush Gang's roof? I never noticed that. In any of these playthroughs, I never noticed them point that out. Only sub if people buy you dinner first. Fair enough. Quid pro quo, huh? All right. What are we looking at here? You're armed. You're armed. You're armed. Are any of you not armed? Alright, disruptor. Couple mines, huh? All right, and then blind them with the remote hacking tool. What would I be hacking here?
He won't recognize this city once we're through. We'll be everywhere.
Get a different vantage point. What do we use to actually blow up those mines? I forget. You just throw something at them? No? Blow the mines. The red light machine gun.
Probably cover a city this big in about 20 seconds.
Can we hack that thing? I think we can. I totally forget how to do this one. So we've got... How do we eventually get... Because we got to get that light out. How do we get that light out? What's it connected to? Oh, it's connected to that, isn't it? Natty says, Sandy Q, the film club looked like a lot of fun. I hadn't had the chance to see the film first, but will later. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. We really, the past two have been really, really fun. And I think the next one's going to get even more fun because we're doing Saturday Night Fever, which is just such a good, fun movie. The aesthetic, the music, it's a good one. So that should be a lot of fun. Why don't we just take this guy out silently real quick while we're at it. Sandy says, I drove home from Philly last night listening to a certain soundtrack and yeah, I'm going to imagine that was Saturday Night Fever. Can't go wrong with a little Bee Gees. So we only have a handful of guys here. Let's multi-take down these two. Screw it. And then just get out of there. A lot of ways to fry an egg, you know?
We lost them. Start checking for men now.
Oh, okay, so that thing's moving. That's how I'll eventually be able... I was wondering how I'd be eventually be able to... Geez, I really can't speak today. This might be a quick stream, guys, because I need to get some sleep. I can tell in my speech. I can tell in my gameplay. But I was wondering how I'd be able to eventually put the gel on that thing. Where's these two? Oh, this is easy. Watch, ready? One. Oh, how did you get up so quickly? I just gotta wait for this thing to move. Oh, shit. It didn't wait long enough. It does move enough for me to get there, right? Yeah, there we go. Explosive gel. Let's get rid of this thing. You know, Sandy, I may actually grab that soundtrack. Put it on my Apple Music library, and listen to that on my way to work tomorrow. That sounds like a nice way to start the day. A lot of good energy. All right. So, what's next on main missions? Destroy the defense on Founders Island to allow the Batwing to scan for cloudburst. I don't know that we have a ton of time left on the stream, so I don't really want to do that one. No intel on towers. We got intel on this. I don't think we have a ton of choice, though, huh? Let's take out one of these. It's close by.
A militia fortification has been established in the north of Miyagani Island. They think they're safe. They're wrong.
I'll do this, and then I'll do the next tower dash if I can see it. Where is it? Oops. Oh, right there, huh? Alright, why don't we take out this since we're right here, and then we'll pop back up and take care of that one. Big and a bunch of littles, huh? What the hell's he got on his wrists? Is that something I can disrupt? Nope, that's just his blades. Honestly, it should be easy enough to just beat up. Let's do it. Alright, let's just get this ready. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to hit with that. Yeah, could have fear multi-takedown, but I like to, I don't know, just like to have a little bit more fun with some of the combos and battling. I try to use multi-takedown more so when it's like a crap ton of guys and I really got to like thin out the herd pretty quickly just to get like somewhat close to level playing ground. That YouTube link you sent had the whole soundtrack. Oh, nice. I didn't realize they had the whole playlist. 17 songs, and they cut out 5 or so songs that you would recognize. We'll save it for the rest of the stream. Yeah. It's going to be a good one, Natty. I think my wife and I are going to sit down and we're going to watch that one because it's one she's never watched before. I was trying to describe it to her, too. She had never even heard of it. And I'm like, it's a little older. It's from, like, late 70s. And immediately she was like, eh. I'm like, but it's John Travolta and it's disco. And she was, again, just kind of like, eh. I'm like, no. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. So I'm going to try to get her to, watch it. We're going to see, though. But I'm excited to watch it because it's been at least, like, 15 years or so since I've seen that movie. All right, what are we looking at? Is this purely turrets and stuff? Cool. What did we just upgrade to work against turrets? Was it my disruptor or my hacker? And am I too far away in general to even do that? I want to say it was my disruptor. No, maybe it was the hacker. I hope I remembered to do it. I hope I did not do it.
Man, have you seen those plants? Ivy's taken over the Sig, and the bats are letting her.
Where was I? Josh says, hold crouch while attacking. Batman will prioritize days on the ground. Yep. Knock him out. The problem with that typically is when you go to do the ground takedown, how close is the next guy towards hitting you? Because if you have to counter in the middle of it, obviously it, cancels out the Jeez, man. I am just so tired. I can't get the words to my mouth. It cancels out the ground takedown. Woof. I gotta sharpen up before the next stream. It's quite a dark story. Doc. Jeez, now I'm trying to remember how much of that movie I've forgotten. I don't remember it being that dark, but now that I think of it, man, it is going to be quite the refreshment now that I think of it, Sandy, because it has been some time since I've seen it. Mostly, I just remember him wanting to dance and his family not loving it, and him having the brother who was like a priest or something, and the woman that he does the dance classes with and all that. So, like, there's so much of it that I remember, but also that I've forgotten, too. Secure the area. Who's still here to be secured? Oh, do I really have to take out the turrets first? That seems a little silly. You can't see me from there. Stop it. Well, I guess the turrets actually don't work on the same function as that thing, so it makes sense that I'd have to take them out. So with that said, I guess let's just do it, right? Did I see Sunday Funday yesterday? No, I did not. I did see that they were playing Chain Together, though. It looked pretty... No, actually, I think I did stop in there for a little bit. I thought it was just me scrolling by, but I do remember seeing them play some Chain Together, actually. Ground takedowns are weak. You never use them. Yeah, I use them here and there. Multi-ground takedown, much more powerful. Is that the multi-ground one when you just throw the batarangs at everybody who's down? That one is great. If that's the one we're talking about. Which, again, is some stuff that I have. How many level up points do I have? 5. All right, let's go into combat. What did we talk about for a power-up plan here, Dash? I already forgot. It's rated R drugs, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, just a typical Saturday night in 70s New York in the disco era. Yeah, I remember most of that, but I kind of forget some of the other dark sides of it. It's gonna be an interesting watch. I want to say it was probably like, geez, I must have been in high school when I last watched that movie, so quite a while ago. Oh, right on cue, Josh. We were just talking about multi-ground takedown. Let's do that. And then we'll continue on here. Yeah, Natty, definitely. It's a good movie from what I recall. Apparently, I can't recall a whole ton of it, but I remember enjoying it. I mean, Travolta in his prime. Come on. How do you not enjoy a classic Travolta movie? I'll tell you, to this day, the only musical I like, it's Grease. It's the only one. I'm not a big musical guy, but I love Grease. I haven't seen it, but it sounds groovy. It's definitely groovy. Yeah, it's not Face Off, that's for sure, but this is more, prime physical appearance, John Travolta too. Face Off, he was already starting to age a little bit. He was considerably older at that point. When you're talking Grease and Saturday Night Fever, this was the heartthrob John Travolta.
Scarecrow's getting scarier, like he's looking forward to something.
That's a good question, Darth. What am I doing? Honestly, just taking in the scenery and reading chat at this point. I am just tired as anything today. Excuse me. I don't be too yawn on the mic. Let's take a quick look here. We got another one of those nearby. Suppose we can take care of that. I've been dreading doing this Riddler mission because I absolutely hate Riddler missions. I don't really feel like doing battle tank stuff, so why don't we take a look at this and see how we feel afterwards.
Your rail station entrance has been taken over by the militia. I'm taking it back.
Excuse me.
It'll soften the blow.
Yeah, it might be a bit of an early stream tonight, guys, or a quick stream rather, because I am just exhausted.
Where are the others? What have you done with them? Your concern is admirable, but if I were you, I'd do a bit more worrying about yourself. I don't know if you figured it out yet, but this still ran well.
He hit my hair, yeah.
Hey, I think you might have hit him too hard on the head. What I mean is your stinking pathetic ass is about to come to a stinking pathetic end.
Funnily, in Face Off, there was a line that Travolta... Hold on, let me just get up here so I can read this. Oh, did I miss a firefighter back there, too?
Tonight's the night you die.
Oh, yeah, those guys talking there.
It's gonna be nice.
Why don't we go do that while I can still see them talking?
Piece by piece.
Ah, shoot, and there they go. I generally know where they were, though. I can see them lighting up now.
Who the hell invited Ivy and her damn plants to the party? Don't worry. I'll let you know when it's gonna happen.
Alright, let's perch up here for a second, just reach out. Funnily enough, in Face Off, there was a line that Travolta almost refused to say. He didn't want to insult his own looks after the swap. Fair enough. The director had to look him dead in the eyes and tell him why, and tell him, well, clearly you're not ugly. I mean, you gotta imagine these Hollywood celebrities are all pretty vain, and then never mind, as you're aging, I'm sure it gets that much harder to kind of take reality. Even though by Face Off, he wouldn't have been that old. Well, not that old, but... Well, I guess it would have been considerably older than Saturday Night Fever or Grease, though, so fair enough. Wall takedown. What is wall takedown? Why do I not even remember what that is? Oh, I see what you mean, like this. Yeah, I get the fear. Good call, Darth. Good call.
Look at this like a retirement.
Oh, he's actually wearing the firefighter's helmet. I didn't even notice that.
Hey, Batman! Over here!
Alright, another firefighter saved. Well, Josh, that raises the question. Would vampire even be the next step in human evolution? Wouldn't you be an entirely different species at that point? That's something to consider.
I've had a bad feeling about this city for weeks.
Yep, wall takedown. Definitely the right call,
I need
Dash.
more evidence to be certain, but I think your crew was tackling the work of one serial arsonist.
You got a very good eye for this game, Dash.
Guess it wouldn't be Gotham without a crazy pyro running loose, huh? You know, the chief always said we'd get through it. But I don't know anymore. Not after this.
Everything's going to be okay. You'll be safe with the rest of your men back at GCPD.
40 minutes before you're hungry? Alright, let's see how much of that we can chew up with a little bit more Batman here, then. What are we at? 1 hour 42. Let's try to make it a nice little 2-hour stream, cap it off, and we'll probably go from there. At least for tonight. I wanted to go longer than this. Well, it's not that I wanted to go longer. It's that I wanted to start earlier, thus making the stream longer. I did have like a 10:30 cutoff. But unfortunately, I just couldn't get on early enough today. Got a few things I had to do. Batarang, huh? Unfortunately, I cannot yet. I need 2 more points. And I don't want to waste it on Claw Super Stun. Because I feel like that's not the most useful. At least not right now. So why don't we wait and I'll take Dash's advice and we'll do the Batarang right after this. Right when we grab 2 more. Sound like a plan, Dash? All right. All right, one more of these. Gotta just clear out some of these. There's so many of these things.
I'm taking it back.
I do think tomorrow we'll try to get on this a little bit earlier. I'm thinking like hopefully 6:37 my time, which is East Coast time. But you know how life goes. Best laid plans sometimes. Exactly, Natty. It's not just before dinner. It's just before hungry. Oh, shit. I didn't think I was going right into the lion's den. It's just before hungry. Dinner, breakfast, lunch. What's it all matter when you're hungry? It'll be beneficial when you upgrade the combo to 5 times and then the black hole. Yeah, I think black... Oh, jeez. I really am just getting tongue-tied today. I think the Bat Claw one will be useful. Just kind of want to get some other things done first. What are we looking at here? Everybody's armed, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those mines down there? I thought we used to be able to, or have I just not unlocked it, blow up the mines with this hacking device. Remember in City you could. I must not have upgraded it enough. What I do have taste for tonight, there is... Oh, jeez. For the sake of YouTube, I'm not going to read that. Dash says, because then you can get the 5-time, because then when you get the 5-time, you can take down a brute using the Bat Claw upgrade that I urge you. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Yeah, I suppose I could use the Batmobile, huh? Oh my god, I can't even get like the buttons right to get out of the Batman vision. I suppose I could just use the... Well, no. Will I have a shot with the Batmobile? Because won't these things... Are those laying down? Typically they're up. Let's see. Typically those walls are up, so that's actually surprising to me. Talk about right tool for the job. Oh, now these stupid things are coming. See ya. Can I explode these? Sure can. What the hell's hitting me now? Oh, you moved.
Drone holding position, under fire. Drones offline at the botanical garden.
Ah, there's still one more, huh?
Time to find the commander and shut this place down.
Easy enough. I wonder why this wall was down. Probably maybe game design so that you could use the Batmobile. How do I knock this, how do I get through this bridge again? This thing's been telling me intel for a while, so maybe we just take this stupid thing out. Ooh, shit. Missed that by a mile. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these chase down the vehicle ones, so we might as well just get this over with. You know what? I'm actually less of a fan of these ones, so maybe we'll just do this first. Chase down that vehicle another time.
I should be connecting shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce.
Batman found. He's in Bristol. Drone's been hit. It's still in the fight.
Ah, those shouldn't hit me. Ooh, that one will though. Yep, sure did. I'm not leaving, Alfred. I'm just giving myself some breathing room. Relax. I'm aware of how the mission works. Ooh, that was a tough little spot. Oh, not good. I got two of them coming at me. Let's see if we can brainwash this one. I wish that didn't take so long, because I just got hit because of it.
Batman took out a drone.
Alright, use this to protect me from those.
Alpha target flanked. Rattler's been hit.
Where's my little buddy here? Did I already lose him?
Direct hit on Rattler. Armor still holding.
Oh, come on. Yeah, these are awful missions, Natty. I hate these stupid ones. Don't need the bridge to get to Founders with the car. Good to know. There's a ramp where Oracle scrambler device is found. Oh, okay. Well, this calls for a s'more. Don't know what this is. Late night frustrated Batman. That's what this is. Definitely calls for a s'more. Yeah, close. If I had a little bit more, in fairness to my own wrongdoings, if I had more bat armor on this thing, I'd be easier, but what are you going to do? How many do we have here? 20? Okay, it's not too many. I'm going to keep using this bridge as missile bait because that actually helps quite a bit. Where's this one coming from? Okay. got 12 left. It's just friggin' mayhem. That's why I don't love these missions. Can barely even tell what's going on. Doesn't make for the like most fun gameplay. I will tell you though, I'll take this over doing Riddler puzzle missions with this stupid Batmobile. The problem tonight is that it hasn't been much of a first time kind of night. It keeps taking me 2 to 3 tries to beat all these things. I just don't have the focus. And none of it's particularly hard. Like, that wasn't hard. I should have been able to do it the first time, just wasn't focused enough.
I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
But also not going to complain because I'm sitting here playing Batman and have a chat full of people enjoying it with me, so I can't complain about being a little tired. It is what it is. We're streaming, we're having fun. We hit 500 subs today. Being a little tired playing Batman ain't the worst thing in the world. I think somehow I'll survive. And thank you all for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Truly. You know, I say it all the time, but I know how precious time is and how valuable it is. So to think that anybody wants to spend any of their time here with me, watching me play a video game, is something that I still have a hard time putting into words how thankful for that. How thankful for that I am. What do we have here? Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat here. Just jump the car and then from here. Oh, just jump the car in there from the high road. Good to know. I'll have to do that. Dash says so close. Yep, we were close that first time, but we got it the second time. Did you slide into the bomb? I don't know. I might have. In all that mayhem, Natty, I very well may have. Luke the Doberman says, great game. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Josh says, then there's a ramp on Founders next to Perdition Bridge. Jump. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could just jump back and forth between those. That's interesting. Yeah, Luke, the Riddler puzzles are not fun. They're just not. Anytime, even like just the in-game ones, you know, not even just the ones where he like, it's part of the Catwoman thing, like even shit like this. Like, I'm not interested in these doing puzzles with the Batmobile. I'm just not. Yep, it's a Boston accent, Luke. Yep. Natty says, yes, I know that's his name. Yes, I know that is his name. I feel like it would annoy him. What did I miss here? Ali. Oh, Ali might have retracted his. Sending love from Vancouver Island. Ah, man. Love right back at you from Boston, my friend. Ali wants me to do a main mission. And Josh says, beats living in an Amish paradise. Well, I don't know too much about the Amish, but I'm sure they enjoy their paradise. It's one thing I learned in life. Perspective is key. It all depends on who you are, where you're from, and what you like. Oh, I see, Natty. Calling him the Quizler. I see. Let's see. Ali really wants me to do a main mission here, so maybe we'll take a look at one main mission. Because we are approaching the 2-hour mark. So let's take a quick look at the main mission. Oh my god, I can't even like pull up the right menus tonight. It is just one of those nights. Oh, Panessa Studios. That's where we started the night off. And this time I'll remember how to get in. We're gonna glide there just for the sake of it being a little easier for me to read chat while we go as I'm gliding. Ali says yes, yes, yes. All right, Ali, we got you covered here, man. We are going right for the mission. Trying to annoy a fictional character is kind of petty now that I think of it. Well, he's earned it given how much he's annoyed us over the years through all these games. They haven't paid a phone bill. Question is, though, have they used the phone? That's what you really got to ask. I don't think they do. I don't think they can use phones. I don't think they're supposed to. I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, I have no idea. I know nothing about it. Battering upgrade. Yep. Once we get over here, before we head into the mission, I'll make sure we do the battering upgrade.
Ain't no way the bat's stopping Scarecrow. Not now.
Luke the Doberman, by the way, I really appreciate the sub today, man. That was a lot of help towards getting me towards 500. Really appreciate that. All right, before we go in, let's take a look. What was it, in Gadget or was it in Combat? It was in Combat, right? Special combo battering. Is this the one we want to upgrade here, Dash? Special battering unleashes up to 3 explosive batterings which detonate upon impact with their targets, knocking them down as well as anyone near them. That feels like a pretty good one to upgrade. Ring, 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 banana phone. Natty, I have not heard that in probably 20 years. That just brought me right back. Wow. I haven't heard that in a long time. That was one of those things that reminded me like of a specific kid I used to know back in school too, who used to always sing that. Oh man, that was just a flash from the past.
Life with Barbara. Probably thinking of names for all the little rug bats they'll have. What a lucky
Oh, your kid's favorite.
so lovely.
Fair
Just
enough.
a teeny tiny bit on the dead side for my
Sir, how are you going to tell Master Drake about Barbara? He'll be devastated.
This suit is really nice, by the way. The blue and gray. My favorite bat suits always involve gray. I don't love the all-black suits. I think they get a little tiresome. I love Keaton's. I think Christian Bale's is very bland looking. I'm not even going to discuss Val Kilmer or George Clooney's because they have bat nipples, and there's no reason that a suit should have nipples on it. That's bizarre. So Keaton's I do like. Christian Bale's is fine, but it's bland. It's not iconic really at all. This one is amazing. I absolutely love the blue and gray. I love Ben Affleck's gray and black, or gray with black from 2016's the Dark Knight Returns inspired suit. That's one of my favorites in live action. And then Pattinson's I think is more stylish than Bale's was. Excuse me. But I'm also not huge on Pattinson's. It's just a little too close to Gotham by Gaslight for me. But I don't hate it. It's just not one of my favorites. But we will use it next stream, though, because Dash did very nicely ask for it. So next stream tomorrow, we'll be using the Pattinson one.
I can destroy the radar towers on foot.
Now upgrade the combo to 5 times and backlight. Yep, that'll be the plan, Dash. Oh my god, the Bat credit card. So, as I was telling you before, Natty, my wife hadn't seen, the original Keaton ones or the Val Kilmer ones. She'd only seen bits and pieces of the Clooney one when she was a kid, and she could remember some of it. She mostly just remembered Poison Ivy from it. So when we were just watching them, she could not believe that that's how those movies were really were, the Joel Schumacher ones. And the Bat credit card was just such a ridiculous inclusion into that movie, into that scene. Whoever thought of that stupid Bat credit card in the Never Leave Home Without It line? Oh my word. Ugh. But yes, the Bat credit card is... I'd argue it's as insulting as the Bat nips. The Bat nips are just one of the most bizarre design choices for a superhero suit that I've ever seen. I was not listening to Robin either. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
It's bad out there, doesn't it? The Knight's army is all over Gotham.
I can handle it.
I hope you're right. This is insane.
Shit, what the hell was I supposed to do here? I was not paying attention. Oh my god. God, pressing the wrong buttons all night long. Destroy Arkham Knight's defense grid. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Dash, gotta go to Founders. All right, here's what we'll do. We just passed 2 hours. So what I'll do is we will take out one more of these Own the Roads, these most wanteds. And then from there, we will probably wrap it just for tonight. Because I got to get some sleep. I can't even keep my eyes open. And then tomorrow we'll pick up starting with the Pattinson suit and the main story mission. So let's make our way over to this thing. We'll clear one more out just to say we got one more thing done. And call it a nice, short little 2 hour, 20-minute stream. Natty says, this is what I mean by saying something can be superior, but not your favorite. Batman and Robin just makes you grin, beginning to end. Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, and I think that's fair. You know, I'm trying to think the way I want to say it. I think it says a lot when people can admit things like that, whether it be that they like a bad movie, or that a bad movie is something that they enjoy, or even if it's just, look, I know, you know, it's like you said, your origins example is perfect, where it's like, you know, well, we should probably take this thing out while we're here, where it's like you love Origins, it's your favorite, but you know that, or you feel that at least Arkham City is the better game. You know, I think whenever you can do that, it says a lot about your ability to just be honest about, you know, media, video games, you know, movies, TV, everything. Which is always the kind of people I like to have a lot of conversations with, because you can really discuss things with people like that. When, oh my God, can I get higher than this thing? When there's people who just want to like dig their feet in the ground and say something's good when it's like objectively not, or try to say it's bad when it objectively isn't, it's like, come on. Like there's a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but Smoo was telling me there's some people out there like crapping all over Deadpool and Wolverine and being like, oh, you know, you got to be crazy to like this movie. And it's like, that's objectively not true. Like, let's be honest. Even if you don't think it's a great movie, like, it's still a fun blockbuster movie. To say that people are crazy for liking it is so, like, over the top. And it's hard to have conversation with people like that because they're just so, you know, extreme with their take that it's like, do you really want to have a conversation, or do you just want to have, like, a strong take that turns heads? Ooh, that thing almost got me.
Serpent offline.
That was easy enough. But yeah, no, I think that's a fair point. There's something about those Joel Schumacher movies that, yeah, absolutely have nostalgia to them. From Tommy Lee Jones to Drew, I was gonna say Drew Carey, man, to Jim Carrey. You know, or even, no, it's Batman and Robin's the Clooney one, actually. So then it's actually Uma Thurman playing Poison Ivy and the guy who plays Bane. And you had Arnold as Mr. Freeze. There's so much about that just makes you smile and brings you back to being a kid. But it's like, yeah, obviously, you know, obviously Batman Begins is a better movie, or even The Dark Knight Rises is a better movie. But there's something fun and nostalgic about those, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, we gotta go down, huh?
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Still got 15 minutes, Josh? All right, let's see if we can cover that 15 minutes for you. That's not what I wanted to do. Drew Carey looks old. Definitely tell he ain't a vampire. Fair enough. Oh, Josh, Darth. Oh my God, Darth. Guys, I'm sorry. It's just one of those nights I need sleep. Dash. This is the one with all the crappy turrets in it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I don't want to deal with this one right now. We'll save that for the next stream. Yeah, exactly, Dash. Yep. I remember it now. We will be saving that for the next stream. Is this weirdo up here, the cult leader? Wasn't he usually up here or on this level or something?
looking too good for the
No,
bats,
just a different
have we,
weirdo
eh?
Joker.
Well, on the bright side, your Christmas card list is getting
Yeah, I could have
shorter
sworn there
by the
was like a cult of something that was hanging out up here at some point. Is there anything else we can see? I can see a tower over there. We could probably take that out. Why don't we go do that instead? Man, what a beautiful looking Gotham City. The neon colors, the Gothic architecture. They did such a good job. Did I say Arkham City or Gotham City? I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. It is time for bed. If I said Arkham City, I meant to say Gotham.
The terror in her eyes as she looked upon your true self. Savor that.
Where'd that tower go? I swear I saw it.
Like it's still to come.
Oh, there it is. I believe I got this firefighter, Josh. Sorry, Dash.
It's party time. There won't be a Gotham left for Scarecrow to gas when we're finished.
Yeah, because that's a two-faced thug. Yep, I'm pretty sure I already got this, the firefighter that was here. Alright, get me out of that view for a second. Get me on the tightrope. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get up over here.
I don't know about you, Bruce, but I could sure go for some killing people right now. What? Not in the mood? Maybe.
Alright, we got a big guy with blades. He's armed. What's that guy have?
Come on, bats. Look at stiffs out there just waiting to be gawked at.
Missed.
Can't
There
be
we
worse than
go.
anything I ever left out for you.
Get rid of that. And we'll get rid of you. And outside of that, it's pretty straightforward. Just kind of go right down into it.
I'm getting stronger, bats. Can you feel me? I'm gripping tighter
Drop down
and
a little
tighter
bit,
to
though.
this weakening mind, and I'm not gonna let go.
What about the base of Wayne Tower? Is that about another firefighter, Josh? I want to say I've gotten that one, but I'm not positive. Well, this kind of sucks, because if I get into there, I'm screwed. Oh, duh. I was going to say, something wasn't making sense there. Yep, Josh just saw it at the last second.
So much for the gun.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not that bad.
When's Scarecrow's show back on?
I do wish there was a... Oh, you know what? How far does that go over? If I ledge hang there, can I come up for a fear multi-takedown? I feel like I might be able to.
You ever wonder if this whole thing is some kind of psychological experiment? Like we're all just pawns in somebody's twisted game? No? Me neither.
However, this is not the side of the ledge I wanted to be on. Oh, it's not going to let me do a multi-takedown, huh? It's kind of cringe. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. Go ahead, shoot your gun. Wait a minute. I thought I sabotaged his gun. Spoke too soon. Smoke pellet, yeah, I needed one on the spot there because I thought I had that guy's gun sabotaged. Nettie says Nerd Takes would make a better Harley Quinn for his accent than whatever they did with Caped Crusader. That's a good one. That's a good one, Natty. I still haven't watched Caped Crusader. I'm going to because I want to do a review on it. I don't know what hurts me more in terms of my heart as a nerd. Does it hurt me more that they've completely made a shit Batman show, or that Bruce Timm was involved, who's like my idol for Batman animations? I'm really not sure which part. It's a double-edged sword there. I will watch it though, because I do have to do a review on it. By the way, anybody who's watching who doesn't know what we do the rest of this channel, along with streaming games like this, I do a lot of reviews for movies, TV, video games, the whole deal. Like I always say, anything nerd related, I like to talk about it.
He wants payback, and I want to be there to see it.
Yeah, I think that seems to be all it was, Natty, because apparently J.J. Abrams was involved in this, and it seemingly reeks of that guy's work. And that Art Deco kind of style of animation that Batman the Animated Series and was always so beloved, that I think they wanted to bring him, Bruce Timm back for this. I hope that was the extent of his involvement, to be honest, because I can forgive that. Just being there to draw it, and they kind of did what they did. That's one thing. I can live with that. It's the I just hope he didn't have much to do with any storytelling and things like that, which I don't think he did, but it seems like it's a Jar Jar Abrams production for sure. I could have sworn I just... Oh yeah, there it is. But I will watch it, and we will see. Oh, I just wasted a missile. I didn't mean to do that. 10 seconds and you're gone into the night. Oh, reading chat. Just got hit. No, I don't think we've got much longer anyways here, Josh, so you get yourself some food and you take care, my friend. I don't know that tanking on 20 tanks was the right call right before bed either, but it's the call we made. It's the call we live with. Getting my ass kicked on this one. That was a terrible spot to be in. Oh, shit. Ah, tough one. You're watching Disparu review it. Yeah, Disparu does some insanely good reviews, especially when it comes to bad shows, which he unfortunately has to put himself through watching quite a few of, but I know it's been great for him. He does great reviews. It's been great for his channel. He's got such a funny and articulate way of just absolutely destroying these shows for everything wrong with them. So I will probably catch his reviews after I've done my own, only because I try my best not to. And with this one, it's been hard because I've seen a lot of it on Twitter and stuff like that, but I try my best not to let, other people's reviews and opinions kind of influence mine before I've gotten the chance to watch it and do my own. Just for the sake of authenticity. I don't want to feel like somebody's thought about a show or a movie got into my head before I was able to form it myself. So I will watch the show. I will do my review probably this weekend, and then I'll catch up on his work on it, because I do really like this brew. It's got some great stuff. It has been hard to avoid this one, though, because I have seen a ton of just clips and pictures of what they've got going on with the show, and every last thing I see just makes me not want to watch the show at all. Which is a shame too, because DC's had some really good animated stuff, whether it be shows or movies. And I'm not even just talking like recently or anything, because I actually haven't loved the recent line of DC animated movies. But, you know, some of them aren't bad, but even in the past, I mean, from shows like the original animated series of Batman and Superman, oh shit, I gotta focus here, to, you know, the Justice League shows and all that, like, man. And then you had that line of animated movies that was so good with, starting with Justice League, I think it was Doom or War, I can't remember. But back in like 2010-ish, Flashpoint Paradox animated movie era, there was so many good ones. You had Mask of the Phantasm from the, you know, original Batman animated series continuity. There's so much good DC animated. Frankly, there's far more good DC animated than there is DC live action, like without question. And to see that now even the DC animated's turning into crap is like, come on, man. Where's this taking me? No, we're not doing that right now. Maybe we take out this one last truck and then we call it a wrap. Why did that spin me out like that? I'd rather shoot the missiles at the front one because these ones are easy to just kind of push out of the way. See? Just like that. Oh man, absolutely destroyed that one. Oops. Easy enough. Alright, let me get to some high ground. We'll get a nice view of Gotham in the suit while we just wrap up with a little bit of chat. And then we'll make some plans for tomorrow's session because I got to get the watch hours up. So we are doing Batman all week long. Hopefully we get the game done soon and then we can hit the DLC as well. I want to say we can probably get it all done within this week. I'm not doing any off-stream play, and this entire playthrough will be on-stream just for the sake of, you know, having it all together in one spot. Plus, that way I'm not doing anything, you know, behind the scenes of, or away from the people who have been here since the first stream, like Natty, for example, and the last few, like Josh and all that. So we will be doing all of this on-stream. Let me get a nice little view of Gotham with the Batman in his beautiful blue and gray suit. Oops, kind of messed it up there. Let's try that again. There we go. Natty says, JJ Hambrum, yep. You're watching Disbrew. You just love that snappy, wit he has, and the fact that he will perfectly cut his YouTube. Yeah, fair enough. I don't always agree with him, but he can be incredibly insightful sometimes. Yeah, and I think that's oh, you know what? Why don't we do that, Dash? That's a good idea. Let's take a little glide over. Get a couple more chats in before we end it, because I am enjoying the chat side of things. I'm enjoying. My own gameplay of this game is not what I want it to be today. It's been a lot better the past few streams, but I am thoroughly enjoying chatting with you guys, man. This has been a blast. But that's it, Natty. You know, another important thing to be able to do is like for example, I'm a huge fan of Mahler. Mahler and Critical Drinker have gotten me to really open my eyes on how to view movies and music Man, what a brain cluster of a night. Movies and TV. They've taught me how to view movies and TV in ways that I wasn't able to before. So a few years of watching them really opened my eyes to like, what am I actually watching on things, as opposed to, because I used to be somebody who fell for a little bit of the key jangling and things like that. So watching them and seeing them break down movies was so insightful, and I learned so much from them. And I love watching their shows, their reviews, their everything. Does that mean I always agree with them? No. For example, I liked the Fallout show. Mahler did not like it whatsoever. Doesn't mean I can't listen to his opinion on it. In fact, I enjoyed listening to his opinion on it because it gave me insight into things that I didn't even pick up on and didn't notice on the show. Did it change my opinion of it overall? No. I still enjoyed it. Thought it was a fine, decent little show. But I was willing to sit there and listen to him, break it down from his perspective, because he does it in such like you said, insightful, articulate, clever, witty. Same for Drinker, same for Disparu. Even same for Gary and Az. I love watching all those guys. I love watching them break stuff down in terms of what people are watching, what they're watching, even if I don't always agree with it. Because at the end of the day, I don't think anybody agrees with anyone other than themselves. Oh, I should probably go in and meet, see if Hush is here. I don't think anybody agrees with anybody 100%. I mean, honestly, who does? The only person I can say I agree with 100% is myself. And even then, I've been known to be wrong and change my opinion on things before. So a guy like Disparu, exactly. It's another case of just incredibly insightful, incredibly witty in how he delivers his opinions on things. He's clever, he's smart, he knows what he's talking about. Doesn't mean you're always going to agree with him? No. But it doesn't mean you can't watch him? No. There's a middle ground. Being able to disagree with people is a good thing. Somewhere along the lines, we forgot about that, though. How the hell do I get into here again? I know it's one of these little ledges. Because I'm assuming Hush is sitting in my office somewhere. Just have no idea which way I go to get in. You feel like WB is a hit or miss with their stuff. Yeah, I mean, in terms of their live action stuff, it's been mostly miss for me since at least, I guess you'd say at least Christian Bale's Batman trilogy. And I don't even love Dark Knight Rises, to be honest with you. It's probably my least favorite of that trilogy. Man, what a nice looking Gotham. Even the areas you can't get to still looks nice. His Batman trilogy, I think, is the one thing I can say is like good across the board. I don't love Dark Knight Rises, but I'm fine with it. Fine with it enough. Then from there you jumped into Man of Steel and the Snyderverse, which is super hit or miss. Even though I'm somebody who likes more of the portions of the beginning of that. Like I liked Man of Steel. Even though it was a very different telling of a Superman story. I liked Batman vs. Superman, the extended cut. I know, not a popular opinion, but I enjoyed it. Again, does that mean it's a good movie? No, I know what's wrong with it. I know that it's a mess. They tried to cram too much stuff in there. It's not. Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is terrible, terrible. But the director cut of... oh, Dash, you're with good company. We all think so too. I love Ben Affleck's Batman. He's my favorite live action Batman. I'm sorry, but he is. Michael Keaton's right there, but I think he was a better Batman than Christian Bale. And I always get annoyed with a lot of kind of more normies who are just like, because obviously Christian Bale's Batman had a huge impact on everybody in terms of pop culture because of how good Heath Ledger's Dark Knight was. I mean, how good Heath Ledger's performance in Dark Knight was. But when it comes to Christian Bale versus Ben Affleck as Batman, Ben Affleck was the better Batman. I'm sorry, but he was. Christian Bale's movies were better. I think Christian Bale was fine, and I've stated this opinion before, and it's unpopular among my friend group, but I think Christian Bale was a good Batman, a solid Batman, and a fine Batman. but his movies were amplified by the villains. The first one, not so much. The first one's a good Bruce Wayne and a good Batman movie. But Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises were amplified by people's fascinations with the villains in those movies. Obviously, Heath Ledger's performance was insane and really brought that movie to another level. Plus, Chris Nolan, the way he made it. It's not just a superhero movie. It's a good film, start to finish, beginning to end, from every which way that it's made. Dialogue, screenplay, cinematography, everything, acting. So, like, that's just a phenomenal movie. Dark Knight Rises, I think people just really liked Tom Hardy as Bane. I think they loved doing the Bane impressions for a whole summer, and you still hear it now. But that movie wasn't that good, and I think it was amplified by the fact that people enjoyed Tom Hardy's Bane. Now, I didn't really love Tom Hardy's Bane. I didn't think it was a smart choice to use him, given that they were going for a grounded universe in that whole trilogy. And Bane is not a grounded character, and he's not one that lends himself to being interpreted in a grounded way very well, if you ask me. I think you could have picked any other, you could have picked Riddler, I don't know, Penguin, somebody who doesn't have superpowers and is a infamous rogue of Batman. Deathstroke, for example, could have pulled a lot of the plot off that Bane was going for in that movie, and would have made more sense than a grounded Bane. But that's just my opinion. But those movies, I think, or Christian Bale, I think also, in general, although he was a fine and a good Batman, he wasn't a standout one to me. And I think people's infatuation with the villains in those movies kind of gives them a little bit of rose-colored glasses when they think of how he was as a Batman versus Ben Affleck. Now, Ben Affleck wasn't in nearly as good of movies, so fair enough. Ben Affleck Batman was the best. Yep. That Ben Affleck is a beast. Yep. Batfleck. Yep. So we're all Batfleck people here. The brutality, absolutely. A lot of the fight scenes, like that warehouse scenes, feels like it came right out of these games, and it was brilliant. And right on cue, Dash is talking about that warehouse scene. It was phenomenal. The way he comes in and uses his gadgets and all that, it's brilliant. Natty says, interesting take. Yep, I know it's not a popular take. People don't love it, but I stand by it. So sad we couldn't get the Joe Michelangelo. Yeah, I can never say his last name either. Ben Affleck starring and directing that movie with Joe Deathstroke, we're going to call him because I can't say his last name either, would have been so good. And I actually mentioned that in one of these streams. Such a disappointment we didn't get that. Natty says, yep, I can see that. Dash says, gotta disagree with that. Which part, Dash? I'm curious. Natty says Tom Hardy played more Bane before his addiction to Venom. Yeah, it's fair if you want to go that route with it. That is an interesting statement. Yeah, like I said, I've thought for years that, and it's no slight against Christian Bale. I think he was a good Batman. I think he was a fine Batman. He was a quality, Batman. It's just, I think the villains really amplified his movies, and it just gives people a fonder memory of his Batman. Because when you compare it to Ben Affleck's, I think Ben Affleck was a better Batman. The Bane one, sorry, what did I say on Bane? Because it's not that I didn't think he wasn't impactful. He definitely played a big role in that movie. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. I think Tom, it wasn't, maybe I didn't say it right. I don't love the interpretation of Bane. I thought they could have used a different character and done Bane's storyline. Like, I think Deathstroke would have been a better one. It's not that I didn't like what they... All right, so if you put it in a vacuum, I think the Bane was fine. Like, I think it was solid. Tom Hardy, I think, gave a pretty good performance, all that. It's just, I would prefer a Bane more comic accurate. And I feel like you could have used a character that, even if we were going with the Natty route of, it was pre-Venom and all that, pre-addiction to Venom, I still think you could have used... Oh, good night, Sandy. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. I just don't think it was the right choice of villain in such a grounded universe like Christopher Nolan's was. Because I think even like when you have like So the first movie had Ra's al Ghul, obviously. You had Liam Neeson play him. When he dies in that movie, he dies, you essentially imagine, permanently. I think by the time we got to Dark Knight Rises, with the kind of him coming back and visions and things like that, it got a little too convoluted for the world that they had set up, because in Dark Knight, it's completely grounded. There's nothing, Joker's a perfect person to use because he has no superpowers. He just represents anarchy, destruction, chaos, the whole thing. So it was easy to write, not easy, it was a good character to use in that sense in this grounded universe. I think as much as I thought Tom Hardy was fun to watch as Bane, it just wasn't the Bane I wanted, I guess is the way I would say it. Where was I? He went from Bane to later play Venom. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, yeah, I didn't even put that together. I thought you were saying his Bane. Oh, no, you did say pre-addiction to Venom. But yeah, he would go on to play Venom. Go figure. And he was, I don't know if people remember this, Tom Hardy was supposed to be the original Rick Flag in the Suicide Squad movie, the first one. He had some conflict of schedule where he had to drop out of the role. So Joel Kinnaman ended up being Rick Flag, but he seems to have a knack for liking comic book stuff. Dash says, now gotta go, got college. Hey man, take care, Dash. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate all the insight you had for the game today. It was really helpful, to be honest with you, so I appreciate that. Hope you stop by for some other streams. Tomorrow we'll be doing this again. We'll be using the if we see you in chat, we'll be using the Pattinson suit. If I don't see you in chat, I may audible to a different suit that I like a little bit more. But I'll tell you, Dash, if we see you tomorrow, we'll throw the Pattinson suit on. But take care, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Natty says, they mixed Bane and Talia for some reason. Twisted both of their stories. Could have just used some of them. Yeah, and that's what I think really kind of went wrong with that movie. It was just too convoluted. It was a bit of a mess. They were trying to do too much. It could have been more simple, and it should have been more simple. And the rest of his being Chris Nolan's Batman trilogy was a lot more simple and grounded, but also like complex storylines at the same time. It was done a lot better. This one felt like one of those cases of maybe studio got involved and was like, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, which I don't. Yeah, the Robin Force with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It was just too much going on. It was a mess. It's definitely my least favorite. I think there's things to take from it. Like I said, I think Tom Hardy gives a good performance. It's just not a Bane that I cared for that much, if that makes sense. Catwoman was in there too. Let's not forget that kind of threw a whole thing into it. Does Ben Mendelsohn, I think I'm saying it right, Ben Mendelsohn, does his character play Stagg? Is it Simon Stagg that he's playing in that movie? I forget. He plays an evil businessman. I want to say it was Simon Stagg, but I could be wrong. There's just a lot going on in it. They're trying to do way too much in it at once, and it just, it feels that way. Versus the other two movies, which are just a lot more simple, a lot more straightforward, but also clever at the same time. So yeah, that's my random kind of take. No one ever really agrees with me much on it. At least I haven't found him yet. But I find that Ben Affleck, I know this all kind of took a sideways turn there, but it started with saying that Ben Affleck is my favorite live-action Batman. I think he was a better Batman than Christian Bale. It's just Christian Bale's movies were better. And when people when I've had this conversation with some of my friends who are kind of more normies when it comes to this stuff, and when I ask them, who your favorite Batman is, they always pick Bale. And I always ask why. Like, oh, the movies are so good. I'm like, yeah, but like, who's your favorite Batman? Like, take the movie out of it. Who played the best Batman? And for me, it's Ben Affleck. And a lot of people are like, really? And it's just like, yeah, I know his movies weren't as good as Bale's, but he played a better Batman, in my opinion. Bale, I think, really benefited from... I think Bale is my third favorite Batman, to be honest with you. I would say Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Bale... I guess I got to go with Pattinson, because we're going to put Adam West to the side for a minute, just because it's such a different Batman. The whole campy thing, much respect to what he did, but the whole campy Batman thing is tough to kind of put in the same realm with these guys and what they were doing. So he's in his own category of, what you did was great, love it, but, not quite what we're talking about here. So yeah, I'd go Ben Affleck, Keaton, Ben Affleck, Keaton, Bale, Pattinson. That's actually an easy order for me. Man, this just made me want to play a little more, but I have to go to bed. I just love chatting Batman. Could do it all day. I could just dedicate the channel to Batman, honestly. We'll have to start a second channel, Nerd Takes on Batman. All right, everybody. On that note, with everybody getting ready for bed themselves, it's probably my cue to do the same since it is about 11 o'clock right now. So thank you guys so much for being here. Dash, appreciate you stopping by, man. You're a new face, and we had a great time chatting and give me some pointers on the game. Josh was here. I think he finally got to his hunger time, so I'm glad you are no longer hungry, hopefully, at this point, and you got to eat something, my friend. Natty, Sandy, all the regulars, thank you so much for being here. Natty, you've made these streams so much fun, just being here for all of them and chatting Batman. Sandy as well, always stopping in whenever she can, which is always a pleasant surprise. Natty says, I like Adam West for that era and what he was doing. He took the series and the role very... Yeah, and I think that's where I kind of categorize his role as Batman, Natty. Because it's almost unfair to what he did to compare him to a Michael Keaton or even Christian Bale, because it was just so different. That campy kind of for a younger audience, family friendly stuff is just so hard to compare to something like The Dark Knight, where you've got a master filmmaker in Christopher Nolan, a phenomenal set of actors, one who gives literally the performance of a lifetime. Like, how do you compare anything that was going on in the Adam West show to that? It's like, I don't even know. It's just comparing something that's essentially apples to oranges. I mean, I can't think of a better way to say it other than that. There's no way you can really put the two in the same light. Now, does that discredit anything Adam West did? Absolutely not. His credit is where he took that role, what he did for that series, all that, that was great. But it's just, it's really difficult to stand that up against even Michael Keaton's Batman. Him and Tim Burton, what they did in that first one was phenomenal. Especially because people hadn't really seen a Batman like that. In the comics you had, but in live action you hadn't. But as Batman, he was good. The series was silly and fun. But yeah, and that's what I think you have to, take it in as. It's like you wouldn't compare... I'm trying to think of something similar. I don't know. It's tough because it really is it's hard to find something you could compare to because it is two such drastically different versions of what is essentially the same character. So yeah, it's honestly tough to find anything to compare it to. It's more of the case of that's kind of the original comparison you'll use when you find other cases of it going forward because it's so different. But, massive credit to Adam West, R.I.P. Legendary actor, legendary role as Batman. What they did in that show, although I haven't seen a ton of it, I know just given its long-lasting, lifespan in pop culture, you did something great. But yeah, see, Natty, once you hear it, you kind of start thinking back and you're like, crap, I really do love The Dark Knight because of Heath Ledger, and I really do like The Dark Knight Rises more because of Bane than Christian Bale. And again, it's nothing against Bale. Bale did fine. He did a good job. He was solid. He was not menacing, but intimidating as a Batman. Oops, didn't mean to do that. He wasn't a bad Batman. It's just he was fine. He was good. And his movies were amplified by the villains. They weren't amplified by the Batman. That's the best way I can put it. But, all right, everyone. On that note, Ali, you were here again tonight. I appreciate it, man. We'll be doing some more of this tomorrow night, guys. So if you're enjoying it, feel free to, yes, agree there, Natty. He was great in American Psycho. He's a phenomenal actor. Don't get me wrong by any means. Christian Bale is a marvelous actor. It's just, that's my take. I'm a Ben Affleck Batman guy. But yes, so thank you all for being here. Anybody who stopped by, who didn't get into chat, appreciate you giving me some views. Dash, like I said, Dash, nice meeting you, man. Hope you come back for some more streams. Natty, great to see you as always. I'm sure I will see you in multiple chats tomorrow, so we'll still have time to catch up and chat tomorrow. Ali, thank you so much for being back. Really appreciate it. Sandy, I'm sure Ben Dover was in here and dropped a like at some point, even if he didn't chat, because Ben's always here. He's the Batman of the little fellowship we got going on. He's always around, lurking around, and making sure that everybody's getting the support that they need. So, and anybody else, if I'm forgetting to call you up by name, just know that I did see you. I did acknowledge you at some point while we were doing this stream, and I really, really do appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, so much. Appreciate getting to 500 today because of all you guys and all your support. And we will do this again very soon, a.k.a. tomorrow. Take care, everyone.